Title: The Last Party. Stephen looked at his phone with an excited smile. He had received a text message from a university classmate inviting him to a party that night. Ron, he exclaimed, while entering his friend's room. Ron was lying down, playing on his portable console. What's up now, Stephen? He asked, without looking up. There's a party tonight. Let's go. It will be incredible. Music, girls, drinks, everything we need to disconnect a little. Ron sighed. He was more reserved than Stephen, but he knew that once his friend had something in mind, there was no way to make him change his mind. I don't know, Stephen. You know I'm not much of a party person. Come on. One night, just one. Besides, what could go wrong? Ron ended up giving in, as always. That night, both of them, they went out to the party in their best outfits. The house was crowded with people. The music vibrated in the walls, and the lights flickered to the rhythm of the bass. Stephen seemed in his element, Mento, greeting everyone as if he knew them for years. Ron, on the other hand, remained near a corner, observing his surroundings. Ron, relax. Stephen yelled to him, placing a drink on a hand. We are here to have fun. Ron smiled weakly and took a sip. The drink tasted strange, but he decided to say nothing. Shortly after, Stephen returned with another glass in his hand. Look, a tip, he offered me this drink. He said it is the special of the night. Do you want to try? Said Stephen, pointing to a boy who was near the makeshift bar. Ron shook his head. No, thank you. Already tengo suficiente. You know that I don't like to mix things. Stephen shrugged and took a long drink. For a moment, everything continued normally. Both chatted with other guests and laughed at the Stephen's failed attempts to impress some girls. However, something suddenly changed. Wrong. Stephen put a hand on his friend's shoulder. I feel strange. Very strange. Ron looked at him with worry. Passion. What do you have? Are you all right? Stephen tried to answer, but his words were barely a murmur. Suddenly, his legs gave way and he fell to the ground. His body began to convulse violently. While the people around screamed in terror. Call an ambulance. Ron shouted as he tried to keep Stephen on his side to prevent him from getting hurt. The paramedics arrived in C. It was a matter of minutes, and they took Stephen to the hospital. Ron accompanied them, still in shock. Hours later, the doctors approached Ron and Stephen's parents, who had arrived, running, to Al Hospital. Your friend ingested a drug known as GHB, probably mixed in a drink. It is very dangerous and can cause serious seizures, like the one he had. The police arrived at the hospital shortly or later. They interviewed Ron, who told them everything about the boy who had offered Stephen the drink. Thanks to his description, they managed to locate him at the same party. When they questioned him, they found more illicit substances in his backpack. Stephen managed to recover after several days of observation, but the experience was forever etched in his memory. A night that began with the fun ended up becoming a warning of how dangerous blind trust can be. Since then, Ron and Stephen never again accepted open drinks from strangers. Understood. Remember that, although the fun is tempting, safety should always come first. Therefore, never accept open drinks at parties. It can save your life. If this story left you thinking, calm, share this video with your friends and loved ones. Subscribe and comment. End.